Hey everyone, it's Chrissy, and I've got another quick tip for you. Today I'm going to talk about scheduling your social media. If you feel like you're doing this all the time and getting frustrated with it, I'm going to give you a little tip on how to maybe make it a little bit easier for you. So instead of posting every day, what I try to do is spend a few hours each month planning out my posts for the next 4 to 6 weeks. I usually I'll actually spend like 4 hours. I'll admit this. I do spend quite a bit of time, about 4 hours, sometimes as much as a full day doing this because I am posting a lot on social media. Now, there's several ways that you can do this. I personally use a scheduling tool that includes a content calendar, which I'll show you in a little bit. But if you're not quite ready for that, you can just use a spreadsheet. So I'm going to show you what my spreadsheet would look like if I was using a spreadsheet. There we go. So it might look something like this. And I'll share the link to this Google Doc in chat after I'm done. But you can see here that I would put like the title and then the text that I'm going to write for the post, what type of post it is. So you can see here I've got blog post, tech tip. This is going to be a live. So this would be like for my quick tips. And then whether or not I've created the graphics, I use Canva to create my graphics. And then if I'm going to make where I'm going to post it. So you can see here, I'm also scheduling things like my blog posts. This is for my YouTube, Pongo's Facebook, Get Your Business Online Facebook, Pongo's Google My Business, Pongo's Twitter, Pongo's LinkedIn, Chrissy's LinkedIn, my personal LinkedIn, and then my personal Instagram. So those are, and you can see I can put a date under each of these to say when I'm going to post it. So this is a little complicated, but if you are going the spreadsheet route, this is an option that you've got. Now, once you've made your plan, then you have a few choices. You have a few things to think about. Now, if you're only posting on Facebook and Twitter, they both have built-in scheduling tools, which I will show you in just a minute. If you want to post to more than Facebook and Twitter, like you can see here, I'm posting to Facebook, Twitter, Google My Business, LinkedIn, and Instagram, then you probably need to use a social media management tool. There's lots of them out there. I will show you a few of them shortly. But if you're using the built-in tools in Facebook, so I'm going to switch over to Facebook. This is my Pongo's Learning Lab Coder Kids Club page under the Meta Business Suite. And I'm showing all of this on a computer. In my experience, doing all of this on a computer is a bazillion times easier than doing it on a tablet or smartphone. So I recommend doing it on a computer. So you can see here that under the Meta Business Suite, they've got this lovely planner here. And the planner is actually really nice. I wish that there was a planner like this that was available for all the social media platforms, but unfortunately right now that's all we got. And you can see what's already been posted. So I can see what's been posted. It gives me some recommendations on when are some good times to post. So you can see here it says at 7 o'clock on Monday. 7 o'clock on Monday is when my Instagram followers are most active, and 9 o'clock on Monday is when my Facebook followers are most active. So those would be good times to post. So you can see I can schedule a post then. Oops. And it's going to go into this new post. It takes a second here, and I can say when I'm going to do it, what days I'm going to do it. It gives me the optimal time. So again, this is a really, really useful feature. So I'm not going to get too in depth in there, but just know that that's where you would find it. And you can go to the different days. So I can see this is the week. I've got a month view. So we've got the months here. The other nice thing that this posting tool does is it shows like what days there are, like special days, like Star Wars Day on May the 4th. Cinco de Mayo on May the 5th. So it's going to show you all of that information. It also shows you any ads that you've got running. So you can see I've got this ticket sales ad that's currently paused, but it's going to show you that in your calendar. So that's really useful. Now, if you wanted to schedule a post in Twitter, you would go into your Twitter page. And again, I'm doing this on a computer, and you would tweet. Let me see if I can get it. Let me go to home. It's not going to let me tweet. So you would click on tweet. Oops. Oh, it's because I'm live. That's why. You would click on the tweet, and then you can actually schedule it. There's not like a nice calendar like you've got with Facebook, unfortunately. Now, if you are posting to more than just Facebook and Twitter, I do recommend using a scheduling tool or a social media management tool. There's lots of them out there. I'm going to go through a few of them. One that I used to use was CoSchedule. It's really nice. It's got a nice visual calendar. It lets you create something called evergreen content, which means content that you can reuse over and over and over again. You just tag it, and then you just say, I want a blog post posted on every Monday, and it'll pull from your evergreen blog post library, which is it's a really nice feature. Another tool that I've used is SmarterQ. This is a really nice one. The reason I'm not using it right now is because it doesn't post currently to Google My Business or Google Business profiles, and that's pretty important for me. Hootsuite is another one. A lot of professional social media marketing managers use Hootsuite. Later is another one if you're posting a lot to Instagram. Later's a really good tool for that. If you're using something like Zoho, which is a CRM, they allow you to manage your social media with it. And another tool that I use is SEMRush. And SEMRush has some really basic social media posting tools. SEMRush is for managing your search engine optimization, search engine marketing, and a lot of other features, but it does have a social media posting calendar built in. Now, the one that I'm currently using, and I've been trying all of them. So if you have a favorite one, please post it in the comments. But the one that I'm currently using a bunch is Cloud Campaign. And I like Cloud Campaign because it manages all the social media that I use. And the ones that are usually the sticky points for me on some of the other tools, I need to manage my Facebook page, my Instagram, my LinkedIn, both my personal profile and my business profile. But the ones that are sticky points for me, I need to be able to manage my Facebook groups and my Google Business or Google My Business profile. And Cloud Campaign actually does both of those. So that's why I'm currently using it. If I find a better tool that lets me manage more, then I'm all over it. Now I'm going to go into my Cloud Campaign account. I'm actually in my content library. It lets you actually create a content library. You can see there's a bunch of my content. I haven't started filling this in too far. And you can see I've got a calendar, and it lets me add stuff to my calendar. So I can actually just drag it into the calendar and then set the date and time. It does also let me do schedules. So you can see I can create a schedule. And so, for example, every Wednesday, at 8:45 a.m., I can post a blog post. Every Tuesday at 9:15 a.m., I can do a Tech Tip Tuesday. Every Friday at 10 a.m., I can do Follow Friday. So you've got a lot of options with this. But again, the reason that I prefer this one is because it can do social media for Google My Business and Facebook groups, as well as all of the other the big ones. So anyway, I hope this was useful. And if you have a favorite tool that you use for your social media scheduling or social media content creation or calendar or anything like that, or anything social media related, please post it in the comments. I'm sure everybody else would love to learn from you. And I hope you found this useful, and I will see you next time.